Okay. Hi, I'm Mridula, and we have 14 cats and 3 dogs as of now. I am by and large only managing the house, and now it's largely looking after the cats and dogs and the kitchen work. Rest of the things, whatever I used to do, is under hold. I have always been an animal lover, and I get so attached to animals that after our first dog, in fact, I had decided that I will never go for a pet because I actually went under depression. But my daughter was after me that get a pet, get a pet. So we rescued one kitten from our garden, and that's how it started. We never had a cat, and once we had this cat, we got introduced to a cat, and we realize how loving they are, and they, although they are different from dogs, but they are as good a pet as a dog can be. So, and that's about it. After that, we both decided that we will rescue kittens whenever we see a kitten. Not decided, it just happened. So whenever we would come across a kitten, we would rescue. So that's how one by one 11 cats happened. And then dogs was a very different story. Since my daughter is very she feels really bad for the strays, so she would always say, Mama, I want to do something for the stray dogs. I said, yeah, sure, so do it. Then it so happened that some people, they dumped few stray dogs on our road, on our cross, and they started living here, and some people were taking care of them, but my daughter got quite attached to them, so even I felt bad for the dogs and started feeding them. And then gradually it so happened they started staying in our premises. They used to come and live here on the patio, in the patio. People started complaining about them, that somebody has to take responsibility. So then one fine day I decided that I'll keep all those 4 strays whom we were feeding, and we had taken care of their injection and sterilization, also vaccination and sterilization. So in any case, we were taking care of the medical needs also. So we finally decided that we'll keep them. So that's how the dogs happened. Now it's all about, because now they've grown old. Most of our cats and dogs are between 8 to 12. So all the issues which come up because of being senior, they need to be handled. So it's a lot of work. Earlier, till they were 7, 8, I would say there was not much of a problem. Dogs, of course, we have to walk 2, 3 times or making food, and I enjoy running around and working for them, and since I love them, so it's never been a burden. So at times now, when they fall sick, it becomes a big task, but I try my best, whatever I can do. I get overwhelmed when they actually pass away, and it drains me out right then, because looking after them when I know that they're going to go now, so then I blame myself. Why did I get them? Why did I get attached to them? I'll have to go through this multiple times, whenever one cat or dog passes away. That's the only time. Otherwise, I don't regret. Funniest one is the first one. I didn't know anything about the cats, and this cat was outside. The mother had delivered somewhere. She brought the kittens, started looking after them in our garden, used to come regularly, and then finally she left the kitten and went away. So the kitten was 2 months old. We tried to bring him inside, he would not. So whenever we would bring him inside, he would just run away. So we thought, theek hai, we used to leave the door open, and he would never do that. So one fine day, he was around 3, 4 months old. I just brought him in and I closed the door. He went frantic. This was around 11 o'clock, and as cats do, the first thing he did was he ran upstairs, and there he made a major ruckus. He climbed a window, and there he started howling. So then after that, when I went after him, I said, okay, shh, let's take you out. He didn't allow me. Then I left him. Little later, there was no noise. And can you believe, after that, I didn't hear any noise. I was wondering, where has he gone? And then a few minutes later, when I went to look for him, upstairs we have a washing machine. The sound was coming from inside the washing machine. So then I said, how come he's got into the washing machine? The door was closed. So then I asked my husband to help me open the washing machine. He opened the washing machine. He was hiding between 3 centimeters panel, the electrical panel and the front panel. And we took him out from there. And then quickly I dumped him in the terrace, and after that he was there in the terrace for 15 days, and then he became friendly with me because I used to visit him every day. So this was the most challenging, I would say. I always think that if we start adopting strays, just think about it. How many adults are there in India? If one adult adopts one stray rather than adopting a well-bred dog, you can probably get rid of strays on the road. That is a little more to ask for. But apart from that, yes, you can feed the strays, you can provide premises to the dogs, let them come in, let them, be happy, give them food, water, take care of them and medical needs. The first thing for them is survival. And when they see you as a threat. If they don't know you, the first thing they'll do is they'll bark. And the moment they realize that you are not doing anything to them, they won't do anything. Most of the time we come across people, they shh. That's more than enough for the dog to understand that you are going to attack them, and they will attack you before you do anything. Oh yes, lots in the beginning, especially cats. Of course, there was no problem. Cats, we keep our cats inside the house. They're always in, so nobody, in fact, got to know from our neighborhood. Dogs, when we were taking care of them, they were on the road. So since we had cats, it was not possible for us to adopt the dogs. And the indie dogs, the ones who have been on the road for 2 years, they won't have been friendly with the cats. So we used to take care of them on the road, and we used to feed them. So the people would shout at us, like, why do you are doing that? And they would shoo the dogs off, and you are spoiling them. And we will complain to BBMP. We will ask them to take the dogs. Those kind of threats. Sometimes, we'll kill them if you don't do anything about the dogs. So in fact, when we brought them inside, we were taking care of 5 dogs. There was one more. So he died suddenly. So we actually had a doubt that somebody had probably given him rat poison. So that's when I got a little scared for these 4, and I took a decision that even though I can't keep them inside the house, I'll keep them in the premises. And then finally we got a room done for them, and then now they are part of the house. See, if you are friendly with the dog, you can always try to put a jacket on the dog, and if he or she is fine with that, because most strays, they do not like wearing anything. And if not that, then put a mat if you are allowing them in the premises. Or I've seen some people, they put drums, beer drums, which is wooden, or any kind of drum, and put a mat in that. So that will be really cozy for them, especially in north. Like here, Bangalore, it doesn't get that cold, but places where the winter is really cold, you can do that. I would just say that please adopt strays. They need you, and you will never regret once you have had a dog or a cat in your house. They are loving, and they fetch human love, I would say. They long to get love from human beings.